Hello, hello, hello. I hope we are. Oh, it's starting. Mhm. Okay, I hope we're live. Yeah, looks like we are. Hello, hello, hello. Just here to talk about my post as promised. Early this morning, I wake up very early and I do posts about whatever Spirit leads me to post about. And this morning's post was about releasing the joy and wonder of your inner child. What happened was I had a dream. I know people get on here, I had a dream. No, I had a dream about attending an amusement park. And I remember being in a very childlike energy and filled with all of this wonder and excitement and all of that, and so many lessons that were hitting me at the same time in the dream. And so I thought, well, let me go ahead and write these lessons down, and maybe they are or resonate with someone. I just felt led that I'm supposed to do that, so I just went ahead and I'm doing it now. So, again, welcome back. My name is Mona Cat, and I will, like I said, post this on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at CalifiasRising, and I will put that in the notes. And again, thank you for being here. Again, you can look at it later or you can join me now. Um, what I wanted to talk about was releasing the joy and wonder of your inner child. And this morning, I thought, well, let me just go ahead and review the specific insights and lessons from this dream. Now, the overall lesson was release the joy and enjoy life and all of that. Get back into that energy, your early energy of when you were a child, and how you felt about life then, and before life gets to be lifing. So, again, just releasing that joy. And the first lesson that I want to talk about is be excited about life. On the way over to the music park, whoever was driving, I was with another childlike energy. We were going over there in the car, and we were all excited about going to the music park. I think we all can relate to that as a child, being excited about going to do something that children like to do, and we like to go play. And as adults, we still like to go play. And I think that's really what the overall message was. As adults, we still like to play, and that's important. So be excited about life. Yes, we have learned to tone it down. Yes, we have learned that life it can be very serious. Yes, we have learned all that. But why? Does it mean we have to forget about the wonderment? Do we have to forget about the joy of being a child? Do you have to forget about being present in the moment and just enjoying what's there, as far as especially something that's meant to be joyful, like riding rides, the rides of life? Second, it was the other lesson was join together. As I mentioned in the dream, I was with another childlike energy. And so I got from that, the meaning was join together in the flow. Life is fun, and even more fun when it's shared. So you need to open your heart and allow yourself to enjoy the rides with a friend. The third thing that I got, and I'll go over these at the end as well, I'll review them. The third thing I wanted to say is release and enjoy the rides. It's okay to map them out. During the during the dream, I was given a map about where the rides were, and so we could all look. Both of us, we could look at the map and say, "Oh, this is what we want to ride on." And interestingly enough, I took the map and I started riding the rides counterclockwise, which means to release is counterclockwise. So I was releasing joy and riding the rides counterclockwise. So that was interesting. And so it's okay to map them out, but the rides are meant to be fundamentally enjoyed. And don't rush through them. You can make your plans, you can see the ride and say, oh, I want to do that, and I want to do that. But don't rush through them. Note the details and continue to be amazed as a child would. The next one was the first ride that I got on was some kind of rope ladder type thing, and I remember taking my gloves off and then being able to ride to go down the rope, and it was very very high. And then if people know me, I don't like heights, and so me being on this high rope was just, it was just amazing. It was like, what am I doing here? But I remember not being afraid. That's another lesson. And to enjoy the rungs with my hands on the rungs, feeling the rope, going down, and listening to all the kids. We're all doing, and we're going down, and it's very high. I don't know what that was. Who would let their kid on a rope? That anyway, that's another story. But they were meant to be enjoyed. I was meant to feel the rope, take the gloves off, and focus on each rung at a time. And that's another thing about, I think it was the dream was letting me know is, and letting us know, is to focus on one thing at a time. Don't just run through everything. Be present, and you will get to your destination and be able to enjoy the next ride. Number five, take it all in. You know, as a child, I don't know if you remember, but what I can remember in the dream as a child, and I remember doing this as a child, is listening to all the sounds and looking at all the colors and all the different explosions and the kids laughing and the music. There's music, and just being fully immersed in that. I mean, when's the last time we've done that? And we need to do that more, is to really take our surroundings all in, being present. Remember being on the rides in the wind going through our hair, we're on this thing. So feeling all that, being present for all that, listening to all that, looking at all that, and just being in wonder that, look at what's going on. Wow, I'm here. It's a music park. I'm so happy. And that's, I think, the energy that we need to be in life. I think sometimes we lose that for whatever reason. And the last thing was, I can remember, and this is a lesson, is to be grateful for the experience. I remember being dog tired. We had ran around that whole amusement park, and you remember this as a kid, but in the dream as well. I was so tired, but I remember being grateful for the opportunity and the chance to go for it and be there. And being grateful is what we need. We need to be this, and that is grateful. And so I don't remember who exactly drove us to the park, but I think that's, the divine has a way of getting us to the parks, right? And getting us to the beautiful places and spaces, and just remembering to be grateful for that. So again, um, just talking about releasing the inner child, releasing your joy and wonderment of your inner child. And again, number one was be excited about life. Again, we were excited about going. We were excited about getting to the amusement park. We were excited about, oh boy, this is our chance. And so that was really important. That really came through. Um, Also, don't tone it down. Just be excited. That's meant to happen. Number two, join together with the flow, with friends in the flow. Remember, I had another childlike energy there. We were both enjoying it, and we had such a good time. It was so fun. So that's just a reminder to open your heart and remember that moments are to be shared. Joyous moments are to be shared. Number three, release and enjoy the rides. Like, let yourself go, and you map it out. You can choose. It's okay to choose which ride you want to go on. What's your fancy. That's fun, but enjoy that, and fundamentally don't rush through it. Note the details of the ride. So we decided, remember I said we decided to go, uh, I decided when I got the map in my dream to go left in a circle around in at this amusement park, and that is a circle of release, is going left counterclockwise, and we were releasing the joy and the fun. So remember to do that, choose what you want to do, and go for it. Number four, the rungs on the ladder. Remember, I was on a ladder, and I was on a ride that was like a ladder to go down. It was really high. And I was like, oh, so exciting. And, but don't need to look down. You don't need to be scared. You just look at each rung, take your gloves off. I know that was interesting that I needed to take my gloves off, and each rung go down. And before I knew it, I was down on the ground and ready to go to the next ride. And that was so fun because remember, you're high up there at first, and it's like, ooh, looking at everybody. But one step at a time, feeling all of the grooves in the rope. It was really nice. Um, and just don't get caught up in the destination. Don't get caught up in looking down and getting stunned. And I remember in the dream, I wasn't afraid of heights, but as me, and not dreaming, I don't like heights typically. So this was really interesting to get that message. Number five is again, and also on number four, focus on each rung at a time. I don't know if I remember saying that. Number five is be present and take it all in. Remember, we were kids and we took in all the sights and the sounds and the smells. In the dream, it was like I'm in the amusement park and I'm hearing all the noises and the kids laughing and people laughing and the music and the dee 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 and the colors and the explosions and it was just so fun. The firecrackers, it was a time of excitement and celebration. So I think we need to get back to that energy and that wonderment and the colors, and it was beautiful. And I remember as a kid I would take that in, but if I went to an amusement park now I'd be like, okay, what's going on? What's you're just not in the amazement of the colors and the sounds, and we need to get back to that. So that was number five. The laughter and also the wind. When we were on the rides, the wind in your hair, feeling that air. So I think there's something to that, is to remember to be present. And the last thing, number six, was be grateful for the experience. I remember just being so happy that we got a chance, and I was so tired, but so happy that we got a chance to go. And I think we need to be more in that grateful heart experience energy. And so, again, just wanted to share that with you. Hope that these lessons resonate. If you have any questions, hit me up. And then again, I'll repost this on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.